Hey, we back here once again at DreamCon. Had to get in for a part 2. It's my boy lowery. If you don't know, once again, drop out and get your GED if you don't know.
Bing, bing, blah.
all that is good. It's good time. All right. I want to ask you a question. How does it feel for like basically going from just walk around enjoying the con to you being on a comedy show, you being on the panel? What that's like?
It's definitely a good representation of growth. I'm glad that all my hard work ain't been in vain. And it's progress. It's one of those things like, yeah, I wish to be at this point at a point in time. Now I'm still trying to continue to elevate, but I'm thankful. Shouts out to God for putting me in position and provide me with the right supplies to do what I need to do. Created by the creator to be created. So,
all right, that's what's up. All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. And also like versus like telling jokes, you know, behind the computer screen versus telling jokes on stage. Like, how is that different?
On the stage, it's one of those right here, right now. And you can do stuff behind the scenes, you can kind of edit it, you can chop it up. Comedy's not really stand-up. Comedy is watching the same. Like, you can watch a dog do a backflip and keep spinning it back, and that's somebody's laugh of the day. So not only is it a different type of laughter or a different type of comedy, it's we in a different world. I grew up watching comedy. They coming on stage with big suits and stuff like that. And now you can't really say as much as you could say on stage, but you can get away with a lot of stuff just making a video. So video funny, if that makes sense. We in a different world though, so just adjusting.
All right, okay. Also, I see you got your comic book in your hand. Go ahead and tell us about that.
Oh yeah, shouts out to Star Mike, one of the the main artist behind the book. You know, creating heroes. You know, we don't really have a huge hub of us to show and tell all the stories we got in the community. And instead of complaining to the big corporations like they need to get some characters, they need to do some representation. Like, why not create our own?
Right.
Instead of complaining about the restaurant, I just do my own food. So
I got you.
We got here. Star Mike here to cook some stuff up. You can go to Star Mike on Instagram to find the link to the book. And we're just trying to bring some heroes, some better animation, some better representation for us, because everybody who looks like us on TV shows ain't gotta have the same powers. They ain't gotta have black in their name.
Right.
But instead of complaining about that, we just gotta remix it. So,
okay.
So we doing. That's like Star Mike and Wingwood's Comics.
All right. Tell us a little bit about your comedy show, because I know you said you got one going on today.
I'm on a comedy show with it's me, Big John. I think Big John's with a group of his friends. I'm not sure how that works, and then Roxy, but man, we just on the stage trying to provide some entertainment, some nice laughs, just give people a good time about the DreamCon, because there's always so much to do.
Yeah.
So as long as people enjoy it, put some smiles on some faces, and bring a good experience, and I think all in all, it's a successful event.
All right, shout out to Big John and his crew.
Yeah.
And also,
I seen his last video, he's been losing weight, so I'm not sure if he still want to be called Big John. I mean, he's tall, but I don't know.
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. Like, do we still call him Big John?
I'm fine. I'm gonna ask.
All right. One last question. All right, one last question. All right. As far as your inspiration on comedy, you know, you grew up watching like the Showtime at Apollo, Comic View.
View on BET.
Yeah.
What was Russell Depp Comedy Jam?
Yeah.
And then, you know, in the 90s, we had like Martin and Jamie Foxx show, Fresh Prince, and the Hughley, Steve Harvey. There was just always a lot of comedy content. So just growing up, Wayne's Brothers, that was kind of all my inspiration. Just saying, man, you can just change the world just by being yourself and being entertaining. So.
All right, okay. All right, this is gonna be my last question for real. Is there any chance that you bring any anime jokes, you know, into the comedy show?
Anime jokes, possibly. I just go with the flow. So when I try to think about what I want to say, it never really goes correct. So I'm gonna just say what I want to say. Somebody got some cosplay on in front, I might make a reference, but I don't want to put nothing in the foundation.
All right, I got you. Well, lowery, I appreciate your time, man. Keep doing your thing, and go.
I appreciate you.
And go subscribe to his man YouTube channel if you ain't did yet, man. The anime skits, the voiceover behind the cartoon, man, it's hilarious, man.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
All right, have a good one.